Today is Thursday, August 15th, 2013. Do you notice how no matter how often we discuss the date before filming, I still have to think about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, happens every time. So, oh my god, that fly is really bugging me. I knew I was going to do this as soon as we started taping.
I get the fly swatter and smash it on your face?
No. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
It might get you a lot of views.
No. Don't be gross.
Crippled blind girl gets hit in the face with a fly swatter.
Oh my god, that would so get me views.
Okay then, see? Where's the fly swatter at?
So should do that. I bet it's in my room.
I don't know. Anyways.
Anyway. And it's a cool fly swatter too. You could like get the little
scoop it off of you. Gross.
Just saying. Oh my god, we say that all the time in Albuquerque. We gotta stop doing that. Okay, so back to me and my topic for today, which is craziness. Today has been nothing but craziness. La locura. Okay, so I thought today was gonna run nice and smoothly. So basically today I was gonna meet with an agent from Medicaid, which is like United Healthcare, but like which is a branch of Medicaid, which is what I have to go off of because I need a caregiver / assistant, right? Which is what Crystal is. And then they offer, I guess they can offer a lot of different stuff if you have Medicare A and B. Well, this lady I found out last night from my mom has been going around crazy looking for me. I guess she called like my grandma and grandpa's house looking for me because they're under Urban. So she called their number. She probably called a few other Urbans, Urban, depending on how you say it, if you're Hispanic or not. So she had called my mom, and then my mom told her to call me. So she finally got a hold of me. I thought she was going to be my service coordinator through United Healthcare, so I wasn't very nice to her yesterday when she called me the first time. But then when she told me who she was, I was nicer to her. So anyway, to make that short, she came this morning and I met with her, and then she discovered that no, I do not have Medicare A and B, so she couldn't offer all those extra things to me that were in the catalog. And it was just like some stuff were basic, like electric toothbrush, vitamins, blah blah. But yesterday she was also mentioning like they could like chauffeur you in like a Cadillac and all kinds of crazy stuff. So if you have that, you can, if you have Medicare A and B, you can get some of those things if you did not know. But I had to check with SSI, and no, I don't have Medicare A and B. So I didn't work enough hours, which I did work, but not enough hours to apply for that. Plus I'm not 65 or 67. You don't have to be that age, you just have to work enough hours, which I didn't. Anyway, I thought I was going to meet with her, eat some lunch, relax and watch some Breaking Bad and, do some YouTube videos. No. Okay, so then she knows that I don't have a service coordinator. So Crystal brought it up during the meeting because Roxanne, who is the agent, she knew I didn't have one, so she sent an email to a lady that she knows in service coordinating yesterday, but she also called them today while she was here, and they told her that they want to speak to me. So I got on the phone and I went like all ballistic on this.
That's an understatement.
It really is an understatement. I went all crazy ass on this girl. who I did make it clear I wasn't mad at her, but I. Okay, I've been waiting how long, Crystal, to speak with.
Just recently, like 2 months. For half the stuff we needed, like 6 or 7 months.
Yes. And they did not let me know that my service coordinator had been let go. I finally find out.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, and still her advisor has not called me back since.
After like 3 messages in 2 weeks.
And you have to give them
48 hours.
No, 24 really.
Oh.
Yeah. And then if they don't call you back within that amount of hours, then you can call them again the next day. But I've given her a little bit of a break. Well, it's been too much of a break. So I went all crazy ass on this chick.
Cray cray.
Shut up. So, I gave permission for Crystal to speak and Roxanne to speak because this girl was like, I'm not going to speak to 3 people at once. I want one person on the phone. And I was like, no, I allow Crystal to speak and Roxanne to speak on my behalf. I was like, this is ridiculous. So, she was just like, no, I want one person to speak.
So, needless to say, we got a call back from the person that we were trying to reach for the last 2 weeks.
That's
within
because
a couple hours.
I promised to have a lawyer on the phone, and I promised to have activists call her within 24 hours. So, yeah, got her on the phone. And she was a bitch to me when she first called me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was a bitch throughout the whole entire phone call, but
she was.
That was just my opinion.
And proceeded to say that everything that we did
was incorrect.
How we were supposed to do it according to her last service coordinator was completely wrong. We were given the wrong information, apologized, but that's not what we need to do, and we pretty much have to start all over again. So we've been waiting for 6 months for a piece of equipment that we were supposed to have 2 months ago, and now we have to start all over again.
Oh, and for some medication that
we've been waiting a month and a half for, that should have been approved a month and a half ago.
And which is not a big deal, especially when they
Except now, it is a big deal, because we have to go through a whole appeal process.
Right.
But they were giving her enough opiates to kill a horse just like 6 months ago, with no questions asked.
They had me in a coma like 5 months ago. But, that wasn't expensive.
But one little patch to numb the area that's hurting her is way out of the question because, she doesn't have a headache.
Exactly.
What the hell was that about?
I don't know what the hell that was about. But she was reading some letter to me that I never received, that she insisted I received. Time and time and time again. And then
when I was trying to confirm that you did not receive it, then she got mad because I was talking in the background.
Because Crystal was talking in the background, and she said, "Oh, your caregiver is making it impossible to speak to you." And I was like, "Excuse me? Crystal is not making it impossible to talk to me. She is actually confirming that I never received that letter. I just asked Crystal if I had received that letter so that she could confirm it, and she said no. That's all she did." So I am not happy with my service coordinator. She is not reassigning me to anybody. So right now, she is my service coordinator. I still am not happy with her, and I still want this to... I just think that United Healthcare
sucks.
Fucking sucks. Not sucks. It fucking sucks. I think I have a paper somewhere that has a number where we can do a survey, and I believe it's somewhere on my table, and I'm going to take that survey. So, think I'm gonna just go ahead and go through with the activism thing. Or even the free lawyer thing. Maybe both. I don't. I just think that someone needs to represent me because I'm tired of all this bullshit going on. Crystal. Crystal won't be by my side for that long, and I know I have my own voice box, but we all know that my memory has gone down the drain, and she's not gonna be in my brain forever. So when Norma comes in, she's not gonna remember from last year or 5, 6, 7 months ago. So I I'm when things like that come up, I just kind of get tongue tied. And Crystal, I usually allow her to speak on my behalf because that's when my brain gets rattled and confused, and she steps in. So I kind of Crystal did a really cool thing, and she kind of made this timeline for Norma, so she knows what happened during my coma and all that while I was out. But it's not right. Everything that's going on isn't right, no matter if I was in a coma or not. It's just not right, and I'm tired of it, and I need something to happen, and I'm tired of the bullshit. I am, because even if Crystal weren't here, it would still go on. And I don't think that I don't think I'm the only one that's going through this. There are people that are elderly that are going through the same thing probably, and they are probably not getting what they need. I just think that somebody needs to push through the gates and knock down some doors, and
Somebody's gonna be you.
Yeah.
You gonna wrap it up?
I'm gonna push down the doors and
Wrap the video up.
I know. Knock out the windows and wrap up my video now. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if you have any help, please give it to me. And ciao.